K Flock, sentenced to 25 years in federal prison. What's interesting about this case, though, is that he didn't get convicted of the murder.
Right.
But they convicted him of RICO, saying that this shooting was part of a bigger criminal enterprise.
That's the problem with the RICO law. That's why that law should be thrown out, because you can beat the initial crime, but they'll say that act was part of something bigger just to put you away. And what was originally designed to take down the mafia is now being used even against the person who created the fucking law. Whatever the fuck his name is from New York. The guy that created the RICO law.
Giuliani.
He got hit with the RICO.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it's like, how do you beat the murder, but then they still hit you with the murder being an act of gang activity? It's like, it's just, I don't know. It sucks, bro. But at the end of the day, that kid is exactly who he wants to be. He wants to be a stand-up gangster. He found himself in a situation. He handled it according to the streets. And now he got that bid to do.
But how do you actually beat the murder and then get charged with the RICO beyond that? So did they say the murder was self-defense or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get caught up with some lunatic trying to kill you. You kill him in self-defense. And now you get convicted of RICO? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's messed up.
That's fucked up. It doesn't even make sense. It'll probably get appealed, but it'll take 20 years to do it.
Right, because you got 25 years.
Yeah, but bro, appeals don't go through for like 20 of those years. So it's like,
man. Look, like people
motherfuckers be like, oh yeah, coming home soon. Like, no, you're not.
No, you're not.
That shit takes mad long.
Yeah. You know what I realized? I remember I was talking to a lawyer and she finally a light bulb went off when she told me this. She was like, Vlad, what percentage of appeals actually go through and the person gets what they wanted? I said, I don't know. 2%. 2%. So everyone's like, oh, Tory Lanez is coming home soon. I'm like, I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. Tory has a fucking Mount Everest to get over in this whole situation. And even with the top lawyers or whatever else, he had a chance to do what he needed to do in court. He chose not to do certain things like take the stand or include his bodyguard or whatever else until it was too late. And now he's trying to go back and redo certain things. It doesn't really work that way. So yeah, you could get an appeal. You could win an appeal. Bill Cosby won an appeal. But there was a very good reason for that.
There was a guy at a prison that I was at when I was at Appalachia. He was from Orlando. And situation happened, whatever. So I'm asking like, yo, who is that dude? And they basically tell me who he is. They tell me he's been down mad long. He had a mouth full of gold teeth, but he only had a couple left because he's been in there so long. Eventually, like the teeth the more you chew, it just starts deteriorating, whatever, falling out, whatever. He was barred from the courts. So he filed so many appeals and appeals that didn't go through and appeals that weren't really like worth their time. They barred him from the courts, meaning he can't go to court anymore. He just has this double life or whatever life sentence that he had, and he's stuck. He can't even fight it. So it's like, that's the motherfucker you don't want to fuck with. He ain't got nothing to lose. Filed so many appeals, they're like, nope. All right, we're done. You can't even write a letter to us now. You're just in there. I would never want to be in that situation.
Well, what was he in for?
I don't know. It's not like I ever saw his shit. Everyone assumed the murder, but I don't know.